Hey everybody, it's HaloMan27 and I am back for episode 22 of Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. In this episode, we are heading into Silph Co, and if you can tell from the little opening thing, it is a dungeon in this game. It's a laughably easy dungeon in this game. There's only like 2 required fights. There's like 100 billion trainers in here, but there's only like 2 required trainers. If you start off and you head over to the left, it'll bring you right over here to floor number 5, and then upon coming down here, you can run onto this, step back onto this, and then go over to the right, and if we sneak past that guy, right here you can find the card key. The card key allows you to open all of the locked doors that are in this area. Ah, I got caught. I heard a kid was wandering around. How'd you Nobody even knows that yet. I just got here. Like, I'm literally this episode's only a minute so far. Like, you don't know me. There are some... Come on, you'll get there. The trainers and their Pokemon in this area aren't too high level, averaging kind of between 25 and, like, 33. So now is a pretty convenient time to be able to level up a lot of your Pokemon. So if you do want to do that, it is a convenient place to do so, like I just said. We're going to take out this guy's Arbok using City. He should not be too much of a problem. That's his only Pokemon. City levels up to 34, which is kind of nice. And we defeated Team Rocket Grunt. Like I said, there's a billion trainers in here, but there's very few of them that are required. Like that guy, as you saw before, I managed to skip him on my way down here. So you can skip him. This is what the card key is for. You can open all of these locked doors and stuff like that. Why don't I go ahead and grab this item? TMO1 Focus Punch, not too bad. We probably will not use that as I'm not a huge fan of it. But aside from the item that's over to the left that I just saw, I'm not quite going to go for that just yet. If you come down here, you do have to fight this guy as far as I'm aware. Or actually, I'm sure you could probably skip him, honestly. There's teleport pads all over the place that take you to a whole bunch of different areas, but like it's no big deal. What floor am I on? I'm on floor 3. Silly person who has no idea what they're talking about. I do have a list of trainers and stuff like that I pretty much always have open. I don't know if I've ever bothered to mention that, but it lets me see like what their Pokemon are and stuff like that. I don't remember every trainer in the game off the top of my head. That would be insane. That's too much for me. I would not be able to handle that. He's going to send out a Hypno as his second Pokemon. It should go down just as easily as the first. As I said a couple episodes ago, City's a little tiny bit behind as far as levels go, but that's not a big deal because this is in fact the area where I said City would be able to catch up, as well as any of my other Pokemon. There's a lot of like normal types and stuff like that. They have actually a pretty good variety of types, these Team Rocket Grunts, so we should be able to level up like whoever we please, which is gonna be pretty cool. There's just a couple more things I want to show you guys off that are kind of worth noting here, and then chances are the later half of this video I'll probably just speed up because there's like a million items and a billion trainers in this area, as I mentioned, but there are a couple things that are worth noting. So I just wanted to make mention of that. With that, City reaches level 34, not too bad. I'm going to hit him with an antidote because I don't want him to die. That would be so lame. Do I have an antidote? Uh-oh. Full restore, good enough. Totally a waste, but good enough. That restores his health back up, which is quite awesome. Bam! Card key opens this door. This teleporter right here, if you go through it, as you can see, Tape is standing right there. We would talk to him, but we have a couple other things to take care of. If you do talk to him and go past him and complete this area, you will actually, like, all of the grunts and stuff in this zone will go away. What do you have to say? I support Team Rocket more than I support Silph Co. Well, what a dick! How dare you? Jerkhead face! He's going to send out an Electrode. We're going to send out City. I'm actually going to swap out because I don't really feel like having City die today, especially after having spent a full restore on him. But he's gonna go ahead and use Screech. That's not going to affect me at all, because Magnitude! 7, not bad, should be enough to finish the job in one hit. What do you say, Dig Dug? Yeah, it's super effective. Just like that, Electrode goes down. City grows to level 35, which is pretty awesome. Dig Dug gains some experience as well. He's about to use Wheezing. I think I will switch? I'm going to switch over. And why not send out City? He hasn't had enough time to shine. Out comes his Wheezing. We should be able to take it down. Not too big of a deal, especially with Surf now, because Surf is a quite powerful water-type move. Critical hit to boot, just for the extra oomph. That's awesome. Good job, City. You really got me, he says. And we get 1,400 Poké Dollars for winning. If you come through here, and then you go over this way, this Rocket Grunt wants to battle! You cannot avoid him if you try to come over this way, so your Pokemon seem to adore you, kid. Well, I mean, how could they not? I'm great. Have you seen me? I don't even know what floor we're on, so I don't remember what Pokemon he's gonna have. I apologize. How dare I let you down, unless I just found him, in which case, wicked sweet. Let's see how accurate that is, or that... Oh, freaking... What a dick. Way to go. Way to poison me, you jerk. You wiener booper. Team Rocket Grunt, the wiener booper. Because he's a freaking dick. Does that mean he boops himself? He's gonna send out Grimer as his second Pokemon. We could switch into Dig Dug, because Dig Dug would be super effective. Dig Dug is effective against poison types, but he can't really do anything against Coughings and Wheezings because of their Levitate ability. That just makes them immune to ground type moves, which is pretty dumb. Even Minimize, like, how do you dodge Surf when you raise your evasion? Like, if he dodges this, look at that. How do you miss? You're literally just like, water everywhere. Wah! Like, how do you not hit with that? I don't understand. There's not a little bit of stand from me under. Anyway, Grimer goes down. We get a little bit more experience. He's gonna use Machop. I'm gonna stick with City. Why not? I'm hurt by poison again. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and hit him with a Surf. Will this be enough to take him down in one shot? It is! Awesome! Just like that, Machop goes down. City gets a little bit more experience. But that's actually the last Grunt that I wanted to fight, at least on camera. So before we continue on, I am going to actually talk to her. This is why I'm over here. If you talk to this girl, you look tired, you should take a quick nap. And she heals up your Pokemon for you, which is awesome. Don't give up, she says. We are actually going to go ahead and we are going to grab one of our good old-fashioned rare candies, and we're going to give one to... You might be able to figure it out based on all my other uses of rare candies. But we're going to give it to City. Why, you might ask? Well, I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty obvious at this point. The Sleeping City is evolving! This is the last evolution on our team, so enjoy it! He's evolved into Blastoise, his true form, the reason he was named this in the first place. Because City's a Blastoise. But I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do as far as live commentary, at least for now. The rest of this video I'll probably speed it up and show off the items and stuff on the different floors. So once again, as I did a few episodes ago, I will leave it to future me to commentate the rest of this. Why, hello there. It's future me. I don't know why this always entertains me so much. Actually, this is probably the episode... In fact, it might be the most so of any video I've ever done. The episode that's the most, like, post-commentary, but then also the most live commentary, like, in one episode. Because this episode has, like, roughly the same amount of both. That's weird. It's like there's two of me. And we're both different, but we're both giving commentary on the same episode. This area, freaking Silph Co has like 30-something, I think I say later, but it's like a total of like 31 trainer battles in it, and there's items on every floor and stuff like that, and holy crap, that's a lot. Like, in the other episode that I had to speed up, routes 12 to 16, it was only like 40 trainers, and that was like several routes. So if that 30 thing, I read that on the internet, so if that's actually accurate, which I would not be surprised, holy crap! Who sits there like, yeah, let's do this, and make it so they freaking all go away if you don't beat them, and then you lose out on all that experience. Like, what the heck, man? But either way, Silph Co was not too big of an issue. There's like 11 floors, and the first floor doesn't actually have trainers on it. A couple of the floors have barely any trainers, but they pretty much all have items. There's a ton of hidden items and stuff like that. I do grab every item as well as defeat every trainer within this video, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal and all that, but like, holy crap, what the dick? That is mega insane crazy. And I don't know why I'm plugging my nose. I don't know, just to make it sound weird. Fortunately, we are able to use our newly evolved city, which is quite nice that he is now a Blastoise, which I'm super excited about. And I cannot wait to use him in more and more battles in the future, because that will be mega wicked awesome sweet. And all that fun stuff. Silph Co, we have actually been able to do Silph Co for quite a while. As soon as we got the Silph Scope and we went to the Pokemon Tower, as soon as we were done the Pokemon Tower and we met Mr. Fuji and we got the Poke Flute, we could have come straight to here and done this. Instead, obviously, if you guys have been watching, we did not do that. We instead took on the other routes. And we went down to Fuchsia City to deal with the stuff that was down there. But, like, we could have come here. I guess the trainers in this area are a little bit easier than, for example, like Koga in his gym. So it's easier for you to level up here. Even if you wanted to, like, come here and not complete this area and then do Koga and then come back, like, that's also an option. It's just, it kind of like throws you a whole bunch of options at once, and there's a whole bunch of trainers that aren't really that intimidating, but then there's a bunch of like bosses that all have like high 30 to low 40 Pokemon, which is kind of insane. I mean, we're gonna see more of those later on in this episode, of course. I mean, spoilers, no we won't, we'll never see a boss ever. Not once, and there's no such thing as Pokemon. Randomly here in the video, I just decided, okay, well I've been working my way up from the bottom, I'm gonna skip, and I'm instead just going to do floor 9. Because floor 9 is the one that we found that there was the healing place on. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna go take care of that, because then I don't have to worry about it anymore, and I can easily come back and heal, which I only did like one other time. So it didn't even really help, but holy crap, like Silph Co, if you try to rush through it, it takes no time whatsoever. Because like I showed at the start of this video, like I even took my time and stuff like that. Like, you can just absolutely rush through here in no time flat. It takes, like, freaking a minute and a half, if even. Because, like, it's crazy. Like, Craig! It is nice, though, in Silph Co, actually, all of our Pokemon really had a chance to, like, participate in battle and stuff, which was pretty awesome. And then I just jumped back down to floor 5, figure that one out. I like how I have these seamless transitions between different cuts of the video just by standing in the same spot facing the same way, because without the audio you can't even tell. It's crazy. All things considered, for these for these sped up parts, I'm not doing as much editing as I really could. I'm like, what if I just make it go fast and then I talk over it? Nobody will notice the random jump cuts and stuff like that that occasionally happen. I mean, no they don't, never once. That hasn't even happened 4 times so far. Actually, it's only happened twice so far. But we don't like to talk about that. We don't need to talk about the behind-the-scenes editing stuff. Look at Kitsune burning that freaking Magnemite. Or whatever the other one was. And then Magnemite, so it didn't, like, coughing too. Everybody is susceptible to getting flamethrowered. Haha! Oh man. It's nice to actually have some half-decent moves. That is why it took so long before I wanted to evolve Kitsune, was just to get that Flamethrower, and I'm very happy I did, because Flamethrower is quite a nice move. It does quite a bit of damage, and I'm very happy to have it. but City does have Silph as well. I think Silph is just as strong, but it's better in double battles because you can hit both your opponents with it, which that's kind of crazy. Voltali, though. Actually, by now, people are pretty much caught up to Voltalian level. See, the problem is with post-commentary and commentary in the same video is that I don't freaking remember. Like, what did I say in the video now? Like, if freaking next episode, suddenly past me gonna be like, yeah, I'm saying this thing, and then it's like, oh, you said that yesterday, or in the previous episode when you were doing post-commentary. I have recorded, like, 1 or 2 episodes after this, so I mean, by the time I did this commentary, because I was still sitting down and recording, and then I was like, I should probably go back and do that, because, that just makes sense. But some exciting stuff is coming up. Listen to me, future Halo Man. I know exactly what's going to happen, but past me, who's doing the live commentary in this Let's Play, has yet to find out how crazy it's going to be later on. Isn't that weird? I don't know, having post-commentary and live commentary in one episode is kind of odd to me. I kind of touched on that for a second earlier, but it's like, because there's part of me that's talking, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm talking, I'm doing a Let's Play. And then it jumps to, like, post-commentary, and it's like, okay, well, I've already completed the Let's Play. Well, not the entire Let's Play. That would be insane. That would be crazy. But I've already completed this episode, so there's me in the middle of the episode between past me's that knows more than the past me knew at the time. Like, what the heck? It's crazy. I keep saying crazy. I don't know why. That seems... I don't know, that's odd. But whatever, man. What floor are we on now? Oh, some of these people do say some interesting things. Unfortunately, I didn't really leave in much in the way of you guys being able to read it. But Magnitude 8. Dig Dug, I am so excited to get you a new move to replace Magnitude, because as great as it is, reliable damage would be preferred, because I get a lot of 4s, and I don't want that. Oh, unfortunately, I still have not done that yet, even at the episode I'm at. Which episode is it, though? You'll never know. Ho ho. Soon enough, though, hopefully. I'm so sneaky now. You know nothing about the future I've already seen. Wahaha. This entertains me. I like doing post-commentary. Although I feel a lot of the time with post-commentary, I tend to just ramble off onto more, like, random crap that doesn't make any sense. Which at the same time could be more entertaining, depending on who you are. That wheezing, though, freaking lived with, like, 1 health. How dare he? Coughing was not so lucky. Freaking jerk. Neither was Golbat. Actually, Golbat lived with more health. What am I talking about? But, yeah, I like post-commentary. But, I don't know, there's not really a lot of reason to do post-commentary, depending on which games I play. Now that I think about it, there are some, potential future Let's Plays? What do we think about this fact? You guys don't even know what I'm talking about, but I suddenly had a realization. Like I said in a previous episode, I can only really do stuff that I can save and then reload saves at will, because, when I record long segments of video, it kind of herps up, so I don't want that. But then I'm suddenly realizing there are potentially some games that I can do, but I'm not going to really talk about that too much, because if I decide to do them, I'm sure you'll see them in the future, and if I do not, then you won't. So don't worry about that too much. I will leave that to myself to worry about. Do you like my awesome, like, Gen 1 Pokemon music that I have going on in the background? Hopefully you guys can actually hear it pretty well. You guys should be able to hear it, I imagine. It's just a whole bunch of, basically between this episode and the previous post-commentated episode, I've just slowly been going start of the game to end of the game with freaking Gen 1 versions of the music. I think it's the Gen 1 versions? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I don't know anything. Who knows? Either way, we are actually getting pretty close to the end of this post-commentated segment, so I should probably wrap it up. So this has been Halo Man 27 from the future! Ooh, spooky future! I will leave you guys back to the past me and enjoy the rest of the video. And with that, we've defeated the almost 30 trainers in here, and now we can move on and check out what's going on with Tape. What kept you, Rick? Ha ha ha, I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down, not that I care. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got better. Well, you could have helped, you dick. But whatever, Rival Tape would like to battle Rival Battle number 6? I think? I believe? Should be. He's gonna start out with Pidgeot, Wing Attack, Feather Dance, Quick Attack, and Whirlwind, level 37, ability Keen Eye. Apparently it's faster than my Jolteon, unless he just used Quick Attack, which he probably did. Fine, dick. I can do that too. Just like that, it goes down. It is not that big of a deal. I decided I would make this episode a little bit longer just because the last one was pretty short. Next, he's going to send out Gyarados, Water Flying, Quad Weakness to Electric, so it's about to get wrecked. Dragon Rage, Tackle, Bite, Leer, and it's got Intimidate, as you saw, as its ability. Should go down in just one hit. No problem. Let's see. And of course it does. Gyarados got nothing on Voltali. Voltali freaking did 1,000,000 times his damage against that Gyarados. He's gonna send in Growlithe next. It's only level 35. Roar, Ember, Leer, and Takedown with Intimidate as its ability. Not very threatening. It's pretty much his least threatening of his Pokemon, as it seems to just still be a cub at this point. I mean, it is level 35, but it's got nothing. Like, nothing. It goes down pretty easily. Next, he's about to use Venusaur. We've seen it before. We'll see it again, I'm sure. Let's go out and send out... let's go for Levias, as Levias traditionally is the one that takes down his Venusaur. That's how it's been so far this game. That's how it will continue to be. Let's hit him with the Aerial Ace. Should probably not go down in one hit, because he is pretty bulky. He's gonna poison me. No big deal. Your poison means nothing to me. But it hurts a little bit, but it means nothing to me. And we get him with the Aerial Ace. Leech Seed, Vine Whip, Poison Powder, Razor Leaf, Overgrow for its ability, as always. If I did not mention, which I don't think I did. His last Pokemon, of course, he's going to send out Alakazam. He has it evolved now. I guess his Venusaur, that was the first time it was evolved as well. We're going to deal with this by sending out Craig, even though Craig is a terrible Pokemon to send out against a freaking Psychic type. Future Sight, Calm Mind, Reflect, and Recover, Synchronize for its ability. It's level 35. We're going to kick him in the face. He can't do much against physical attacks, and he doesn't really have any good Psychic moves, so he is no problem. He wouldn't have even been a threat to Craig. Just like that, Rival Tape goes down. Oh man, so you are ready for Boss Rocket. Boss... What? What? Well, Rick, I'm moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokedex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. Am I a genius or what? I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Rick, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya. Actually, that was kind of like... Aside from him being a dick and not helping Silph Co, he was pretty nice there compared to usual. Oh, hi! You're not a rocket. You came to save us? Why, thank you. I want you to have this Pokemon for saving us. And he gives you a Lapras. This is the only Lapras you can get in the entire game. She is a Water Ice type. She is a very good tank. She is a very intelligent Pokemon. If you need someone to use Surf on your team, grab that Lapras. We kept it in our lab, but it will be much better off with you. I think you will be a good trainer for Lapras. It's a good swimmer. It'll give you a lift across water. Or at least it would if you had Surf. Do we have any way to deal with that poison? Berry Pouch? Let's see. Yeah, Peck-a-Berry. Not bad. Levias, you can live. You have my permission. And now we can actually go down just below us. I want to check one thing, though, first before I go ahead and do that. Let me just quickly rearrange my party ever so slightly. Bring City out to the front. Let's go. What do you have to say for yourself, this rocket grunt who is hiding there? Stop right there! Don't you move! Well, what if I want to move? Huh? Punk? Grunt? He's gonna send out a Cubone. Cubone. I pity the fool. You're about to get surfed on. That reminds me of Saints Row 3. There's a move in Saints Row 3 where you literally like jump on people and you like surf on them, and it's funny to me. He's gonna send out Marowak as his second Pokemon. It will go down to City just as easily as that Cubone did, or at least hopefully. Of course it does. Who am I to doubt? City's fully evolved now. He's a Blastoise. Next he's gonna send in Drowsy. I'm gonna switch out because I just enjoy punching Pokemon in the face. Actually, I can't even do that anymore because I don't have Mega Punch, which makes me a little bit sad. But I do have Strength, and I can Strength it in the face, but instead I'm gonna kick it in the face. Kabam! And he should go down in just one hit, and he does. Yeah, good job, Craig. Good work. Don't, please! Oh, he sounds so panicked. I feel bad for him. If you come over here and you check the middle plant, you get a revive. And I am going to switch Dig Dug out to the front of my party now. A lot of party switching, but it is to be expected. And then we're going to open this door. Bingo, the card key opened the door. Ah, Rick, so we meet again. The President and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. Giovanni, we are getting to rematch him. He has more Pokemon than he did last time. They're a little bit changed around. He got rid of his Onix. First, he's going to set out Nidorino. Horn Attack, Poison Sting, Helping Hand, Fury Attack with Poison Point as its ability. It is not too tough. It's level 37 though, so it's decently high level. I mean, if you didn't fight every trainer and stuff like that, you would be a little bit, or quite a bit lower than we are right now. So just be wary of that. Oh, a critical hit. Hit 3 times. That's not too bad. We're going to finish it off with another Magnitude. And he will go down just like that. Not too bad at all. Next, he is going to send out Kangaskhan. We are going to match it by sending out Craig. Kangaskhan, level 35, Fake Out, Rage, Mega Punch, and Tail Whip with Early Bird for its ability. It should not be too tough. I know Kangaskhan is, or was like his toughest Pokemon last time. How dare you get a critical hit with a move that's guaranteed to make me flinch and also guaranteed to go first. So rude. But Cross Chop takes him down one hit like a boss. Good work, Craig. I'm proud of you. Next, he's going to send out Rhyhorn. Why don't we leave Craig out on the field? I think Craig should be able to handle this Rhyhorn pretty well. Going to hit it with a Cross Chop, Fury Attack, Scary Face, Tail Whip, and Rock Blast. Rock Head as its ability. It goes down no problem. Gain another bit of experience, level up to 39, which is pretty wicked sweet. For his last Pokemon, he's going to set out Nidoqueen, or whatever you want to pronounce it as. Level 41, Double Kick, Tail Whip, Poison Sting, and Body Slam, Poison Point for its ability. We're going to send out City to deal with it. We're going to hit it with a Surf, and it shouldn't take too long to go down. Nidoqueen is the more defensive between the two Nidos. So, I mean, it's able to stand up pretty well to hits, but still, it's not got quite as much in the way of offense, and we should be able to take it down pretty much no problem. She's going to Body Slam. Are you going to get hit by Recoil? No, that's not a Recoil move, but I am going to get paralyzed. She's going to hit me with a Tail Whip for no reason, and I'm paralyzed so I can't move. Come on, City! Double Kick. Oh wow, that did a decent amount of damage. Hits 2 times. Come on, Surf! And just like that, she is done. Not a huge problem. Nidoqueen has fainted. We gain some more experience. City as well levels up to 39. Not too shabby. And we defeated Giovanni. Arg, I lost again! 4,100 Pokédollars. Pretty sweet. Blast it all. You ruined our plans for Silph. But Team Rocket will never fail. Rick, never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. And just like that, he pieces out. I believe there's actually an item in here somewhere? Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. Am I crazy? I am. There's a PC here if for some reason you want to change your Pokemon around. Let's talk to you. Thank you for rescuing all of us. We from the President down are indebted to you. That was so incredibly hard to words. Oh dear boy, thank you for saving Silph. I will never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. Because I am rich, I can give you anything. Anything? Here, maybe this will do. Obtain a Master Ball! The Master Ball is the greatest Pokeball ever! You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. You should be quiet about using it, though. It will, in fact, catch any Pokemon. It has a 0% chance to fail, meaning it will catch every time, guaranteed, which is quite nice. If you decided not to fight all of the trainers, they will have disappeared upon defeating Giovanni. So you can easily go around and collect the items, but I wanted to defeat all of the trainers anyway, so I went ahead and did that. But that pretty much wraps it up as far as this episode goes. We have completed all of Silph Co, which is quite nice if you ask me. In the next episode, we will be taking on the 2 gyms that there are in Saffron City, as there is the Fighting Dojo and the other gym, Fighting Dojo, and the Saffron City Pokemon Gym, Leader Sabrina, the Master of Psychic Pokemon. We'll be taking those on in the next episode, so this has been HaloMan27. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.